From a confident rookie who let one pork chop boost his ego.
You know, I got a 4, a couple of big dudes got a 4. It sucks to lose like this.
To a fearless finalist who turned early disasters into rock star leadership.
She's killing it. Every time she's yelling at us, I'm just, yes, get it, Mary Lou, you fucking tell him, girl.
Here are the most incredible redemption arcs in Hell's Kitchen history. Antonio Ruiz entered Hell's Kitchen as the most obnoxiously confident contestant in years. Armed with catchphrases and an ego bigger than Gordon's vocabulary of insults, Antonio came off as a textbook villain in the early episodes. His signature dish challenge started strong with a 4-point blue cheese pork chop, but that success went straight to his head. When the blue team lost by just 2 points, Antonio acted like he'd single-handedly carried the team.
You caramelized the pork beautifully. Corn delicious. That is a very strong 4. Well done.
Thanks, chef.
Good job.
Things got worse during the alcohol challenge. Despite having a bad dish, Antonio forced it into their top 3 presentation.
But it's damn near inedible, which, I mean, if you're gonna put some shit on a plate, at least make it edible, you know?
By episode 4, Antonio hit rock bottom. His performance was so bad that both Sam and Alex nominated him for elimination. Then Gordon made a surprising decision. Instead of sending Antonio home, he did this.
Antonio.
Oh.
You are joining the red team.
Yes, chef.
Yay, Antonio!
Come over. Change over.
The new team environment changed everything about Antonio. During prep, he had a completely different energy. His new teammates saw past the cockiness and recognized his actual cooking skills. During his first red team service, he established 2 rules.
There's only 2 rules here. 1, don't fuck up. 2, cook your ass off. Let's cook.
When Gordon caught him cooking risotto off the heat, instead of melting down like he would have on the blue team, Antonio corrected the mistake and bounced back. This change in attitude was remarkable. He led the pan-seared scallop course during charity night with no issues and rave reviews from the table. The same chef who couldn't coordinate with his blue teammates was now seamlessly working with the red team.
Antonio, great job in the red team.
Thank you, chef. This is gonna be good. I have no doubt in my mind this is gonna be good.
Unfortunately, Antonio could not make it to the finals and was eliminated in episode 12, but he went back home a changed man.
You have this energy about you for 23. You cook like you're 33. You're a hard worker. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and your attitude is incredible.
Antonio found redemption through a team change, but her next cook had to rebuild herself from complete disaster. Sommer Sellers perfectly captured one of Hell's Kitchen's most dramatic transformations. She went from being a cocky disaster who couldn't cook rice properly to the first chef to earn a black jacket. Sommer's signature dish in episode 1 was a complete catastrophe. Her stewed salmon with coconut jasmine rice seemed promising, but disaster struck when she decided to add sugar to rice she'd never made before. Gordon's verdict was brutal.
It's not VIP, it feels like general admission.
The disasters continued in episode 3's whole lobster prep challenge. Sommer's attempt was missing the legs, a basic requirement she completely botched. When the red team had to drop 2 dishes, she argued her way into the judging despite knowing she was incomplete. Her attitude problems were even worse than her cooking. During that same episode, she rudely told Alyssa to keep her opinions to herself and showed the kind of abrasive personality that makes teammates want to nominate you.
Alyssa, I just feel like just keep that to yourself.
I'm allowed to have my opinion. I feel a lot of attitude coming from Sommer.
I feel like
During the Creative Sliders challenge in episode 4, she second-guessed herself so badly that she had a complete meltdown.
I feel horrible. I need to stop second guessing myself. I'm just so mad at myself because it hurts me.
But then, something clicked. During episode 5's breakfast service challenge, Sommer discovered her voice. Taking complete control of the appetizer station and refusing help because she wanted to prove she could handle it alone. 2 episodes later, her confidence had solidified into real skill. The Dome Challenge became her proving ground, where she scored a crucial point with a flat iron steak that judges praised for its perfect spice level and expertly fried components.
In the beginning, I struggled. I didn't have that confidence that I needed to make me succeed. I know what I bring to the table.
Sommer went from disaster to black jacket. Which Hell's Kitchen chef do you think had the biggest glow-up? Drop their name in the comments. The Game Meat Challenge in episode 8 pushed her even further. Cooking solo because the red team was short-handed, she delivered a beautifully seared duck with pomegranate reduction that outscored AB. By the following week, she'd evolved into a natural leader, guiding Brett through poaching lobster tails and seasoning scallops, earning recognition from Cheyenne for her newfound leadership abilities. In the Black Jackets Challenge in episode 12, Sommer chose to cook her mother's curried chicken, elevating it with bone marrow gravy, a bold move that paid off spectacularly.
That rustic charm with the bones cut in half and the drums sort of shattered in a way that you can get all that flavor there. My God, it packs a punch.
She ended up winning the first Black Jacket of season 21, though she made it all the way to the final 4 and proved herself as a formidable competitor. Sommer was ultimately eliminated in episode 14 after struggling during the past challenge, finishing in 4th place. While Sommer found her confidence through persistence, another contestant discovered his through humility. Bobby Anderson walked into season 4 with all the subtlety of a freight train.
You know, I'm the Black Gordon Ramsay. You know, he's the president and I'm the 4-star general. It has to go that way.
What he didn't know was that Gordon himself was sitting right there in disguise, watching this 6'4" tower of ego paint a target on his own back. The early disaster was painful to watch. During the signature dish challenge, Bobby's Hawaiian butterfish was so badly deep fried that Gordon called it,
I find it embarrassingly lazy to deep fry the fish.
Things got worse when Bobby became the blue team's captain for opening night. Despite promising to lend a hand to anyone struggling, when Gordon asked him to name the 5 entrees from the menu, Bobby completely blanked. He hadn't even studied the menu the night before. During service, when his team fell apart around him, Bobby refused to step in.
You got 6 set of hands. You don't need 8 set of hands over there. I don't want to join the chaos.
Episode 2 revealed the first crack in Bobby's armor. When Petrozza struggled to memorize the menu and became emotional, Bobby went to the dorms to confront him.
Here, wipe your fucking eyes. Here, this is the cleanest thing. Here.
I'm good.
Wipe your fucking eyes.
This was a completely different person from the arrogant captain who had refused to help his struggling teammates just episodes before. By episode 4's family night service, Bobby had transformed into a completely different chef. He took charge of the dessert station like a natural leader, delivering gold star-worthy entrees that gave Gordon confidence in the kitchen. When Craig struggled with the spaghetti, Bobby stepped in to help without anyone asking him to.
The best of the worst? Bobby, you make me feel safe in the kitchen. Bobby?
Yes, chef.
But the real proof of Bobby's transformation came in episode 6, when Matt was drowning on the fish station during the Sweet 16 service. The old Bobby would have stood back and watched someone else fail. Instead, Bobby pushed Matt aside, seized control of the station, and cooked the halibut himself. And he only got better. When Petrozza chose him first for the final dinner service, Bobby's response revealed how much he'd grown.
We're gonna cook our heart out. You got the strongest team. Petrozza is like the nicest guy you ever want to meet.
During the final service, when Bobby ran out of strudels and the kitchen started falling apart, he didn't panic or make excuses. Instead, he quickly suggested switching to risotto, keeping the service moving. Bobby learned to lead by serving others. But the very first season showed what happens when pride meets rock bottom. Andrew Bonito's journey was messy from the very start.
That is absolute dog shit.
When Andrew tasted it and admitted it could use some salt, Gordon called him a smartass and told him his 10 years of experience were a waste. It didn't take long before Andrew challenged Gordon in his very first service.
You want to pick on me? Pick on me. I don't give a shit.
During the squid cleaning challenge in episode 2, Gordon rejected Bobby's squid, and Andrew actually questioned Gordon's judgment. On the meat station that night, he got into arguments with Mary Ellen, trying to boss her around while she struggled with undercooked Wellingtons.
Got a big fucking hole at the bottom.
That was crap. That squid, as far as I'm concerned, was perfect.
The disasters kept coming in episode 4. Andrew couldn't remember what garnish went with what dish, bringing the wrong ones to the pass multiple times. This caused the team to start tickets over. He was nominated for elimination again, and just barely managed to survive.
And you're a lucky boy. Very lucky.
But Andrew's story took an interesting turn in episode 5. Someone left a sign on his bed that read, "Shut your mouth," and for the first time, Andrew actually listened. That night's pasta service showed the first glimpse of change. While Andrew struggled with timing on the short ribs, he didn't argue or talk back when Gordon compared his dish to...
Look at that. Touch the plate. Jessica?
Yes.
That looks like a dog's dinner, yes?
He just quietly tried to fix it. The blue team won that service. In episode 6, when sous chef Scott caught him trying to cheat during punishment by sealing their storage room, Andrew didn't make excuses. He took the lecture about acting like a jerk and got serious.
You fucking guys fucked it up, you get a punishment. You don't fucking rig it so it works for you. You blew it, pay the consequences. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then came the finale, where Andrew wrote the redemption arc playbook that every Hell's Kitchen finale still follows today. When Ralph picked him first, despite all their conflicts, Andrew chose not to hold grudges. Instead, he put the team first.
Okay, Ralph, who's your first pick?
My first pick, chef, is going to be Andrew.
Andrew.
Andrew's most incredible moment came when he accidentally cut his thumb during prep and had to go to the hospital. He returned 15 minutes before service with 4 stitches, hugged Wendy, and gave Ralph a high five. When Dewberry started feeling faint during service, Andrew checked on him in the back store and took over Dewberry's station while he recovered.
Have no fear. Stitches are here. All right, Andrew, good to have you home.
This wasn't the same guy who would question Gordon's judgment and argue about everything. This was someone who had learned that being part of a team meant putting others before yourself. Andrew helped Ralph finish the service, proving that redemption is about becoming a better person. Now let's look at another incredible transformation, who started quiet and insecure and became one of the most commanding leaders Hell's Kitchen has ever seen. Mary Lou Davis's brutally honest assessment before her first dinner service in episode 1 perfectly captured her mindset at the start of season 19. Talented but terrified, confident but completely lacking in leadership presence.
Worst case scenario, I fuck up everything completely, I get sent home, and then I go back to my own kitchen, everybody calls me a loser, and I cry.
Mary's signature dish disaster set the tone for her rocky beginning. Her blackened salmon with rice pilaf was praised for seasoning, but the rice was completely raw. Gordon forced her to eat the crunchy rice in front of everyone.
The dish oozes a 3.5/4, but because of the rice being crunchy, it's a 2.
During episode 2's dinner service, her first attempt at steak was so badly overcooked that it forced the women to refire the entire order.
Look at that. Who's to blame for this? Boiled meat.
It's me, chef.
The real low point came in episode 5. During the Mexican Cuisine Challenge, her and Corey's enchiladas were criticized for problematic presentation, with muted colors and too much cheese. Their chili relleno was called a mess by Judge Aaron Sanchez. During punishment, shoveling actual manure, Mary Lou hit rock bottom.
Never in my life would I think I would be outside Hell's Kitchen shoveling shit. Not on my top 10 things to do while in Las Vegas.
But something changes in episode 6. When Jordan struggled on fish, Mary Lou offered to help instead of just complaining. When her lamb came back raw, she took the blame for it and got the refire accepted immediately.
The lamb's be back in the field.
Chef, this is on me.
In the next service, Mary Lou hit her stride on appetizers. She excitedly called out orders to the red team and pushed to get a 12 top out in 7 minutes, wanting to prove she deserved respect.
Wow.
Is that a good wow?
That's a good one.
The real transformation happened the following week. Mary Lou grabbed veal chop, a protein she'd never touched, and turned it into something so perfect that Judge Michael Cimarusti raised her arm like a boxing champion. She proved her strategic mind, too, choosing Corey for the reward despite Cody's wounded look. Then came the final service. Mary Lou stepped into the head chef jacket like she owned it. When Lauren cracked and Amber botched the chicken, the old Mary Lou would have crumbled. This Mary Lou took control.
She's killing it. Every time she's yelling at us, I'm just, yes, get it, Mary Lou, you fucking tell him, girl.
Though Mary Lou finished as runner-up, her journey from insecure disaster to commanding finalist remains one of Hell's Kitchen's most inspiring arcs. If you could bring back any eliminated contestant from any season for a second chance at redemption, who would it be? Just drop their name below.